final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So now here is Xander Bogaerts. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Gabriel. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Alex Verdugo digging in now. Hot shot down the line. The average sits at 294. 10 home runs and 58 runs batted in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Gabriel, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Here's J.D. Martinez to the left side, but it's well fouled. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle. And a base hit as the runner come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse. Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Looking at his career totals, Mancini hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Mancini, the second out of the opening frame. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And that misses, ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it go.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. A tag from Grandal. And they get him at home plate. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Martin Perez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball. It's really turned his career around. It looks like a 4-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. To 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the Sox. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Danny Santana.
Danny
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Santana, the former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call there, 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Striding in for Boston, Ronaldo Hernandez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, no balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Left side. To second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. Guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Grandal, a Cuban-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 3-1 pitch. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. To third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Moncada has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone for him here in the inning, let's check out our current standings, and you can see they enter play with a 2-game lead in the division race. First offering. Alex Verdugo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
And from the list of stats you'd never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. The throw is wild and he gets away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here now is Rafael Devers looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider break. And in, it lets you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that one misses upstairs. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next up for the Red Sox, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Verdugo at second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
3-1 the count now. 3-1, here it is. To his left, it's knocked down at third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head now to the... Striding forward now is the DH, Adam Engel. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adam Engel sent back in to begin the bottom of the inning. Leury Garcia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
2 down, no one on base. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And
now move over to first, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Look out, there goes Hamilton. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he won't offer it that too high, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now back.
Next to hit, Ronaldo Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So one down, no one scored. And one of the more prolific men in the league the last 2 years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. This guy's still looking at a 0 when the hit comes. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
And now the first pitch. J.D. Martinez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's running. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's the catcher, Yasmani.
Leading up for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani
Now here it comes.
Grandal.
Popped him up. Devers is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
So here is Andrew Vaughn, struck out in his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3 and 1.
He loses him on ball 4. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Adam Engel, looking to put the ball in play here with balling strikes in his first at-bat. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over like clockwork. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Mancini.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard. Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Michael Kopech is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kike Hernandez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that's the first out of the inning.
now batting, the designated hitter, Danny
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Santana. He bounced out last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Out in front of it, strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the stretch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead 1. Well, they lead it 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Second baseman.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Garcia.
Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Hamilton digging in now. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tim Anderson trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, I think this will be ruled in there, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yoan Moncada is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Anderson at second with 2 down. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone. Stepping in once again is Ronaldo Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied into very shallow right. Vaughn has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. Alex Verdugo will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Alex Verdugo is in with... Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High pop-up. Moncada over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. So now to the plate, Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. They finally break way through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut spares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Verdugo looks up. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 36 on the year for him, as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout.
Now pitching to the Boston. Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The pitch. No outs, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Andrew Vaughn is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks. The first man he faces, Jason Irizarry, will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Don't forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Leo Garcia.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. They still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs.
2-1. Irizarry at third. Vaughn over at second. Engel on at first with nobody out. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Darwinzon Hernandez is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Billy Hamilton is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike one.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there. And that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. So 1-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. With the bases loaded. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Into the box, Jose Abreu. He doubled his last time up. Ball one. That misses. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So now it'll be the 4th hole with Lino Jimenez. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. From the stretch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he misses. 2-1. Garcia on third. Anderson on second. Abreu at first. 2 out in the inning. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
First pitch on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Zach Collins is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 21.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 0-1 the count. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back. Third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Aaron Romo.
Now the first pitch. Here's the pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
0-1 count, and the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This right here is the difference between an average. Standing in now, Kike Hernandez.
This is foul right side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Ryan Brazier is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Vaughn is in to start things out. As he swings and misses at that one, it's strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The pitch. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you pull that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Adam Engel is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey,
every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the hardwood plate.
Leury Garcia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance. And that misses for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the hardwood plate.
Austin Bryce comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. And stepping in, Danny Santana, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hamilton is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Evan Marshall answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now it'll be Ronaldo Hernandez. First offering on its way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High and deep down the left field line. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Chicago, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Michael Kopech wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Martin Perez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Com.
6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my concept. My sushi pronto, shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a Mambo, spank a hater like a bongo. Baby sipping Mando, girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango, strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandos, flow like a condo. Ain't no place that I can go. On a mission like Rambo, self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris, about to go flex. About to get checks. Pump it up, about to get back. These work looking main stretch. With the money, with the power, respect on deck. Like a push, move fast like a push. By the beat, like a hit, like flames, like a punch. Now I'm not in up to 2. You think I'm in the 6. Born June 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot it, swish. 4th quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good.